Hello, welcome to a special episode where we interview a buddy of the show and see how he's doing. Basically, he wants to talk about his I guess stay at Matsuri, which has been like a few weeks ago now, but hey, better late than never. And I also want to talk about non-Desu con and also these like crazy ass policies going on at AWA, Anime Week in Atlanta. So that'd be kind of fun. Maybe I should put AWA in the title before I call him because I don't think I did. Cool. Let me do that right now actually before I call. Yeah, for those who don't know, AWA has some crazy ass shit going on this year. Let me tell you. Let me just go to the stream here. Type my name. Oh shit, my voice. Type in the name of AWA. Just so I can, feed the algorithm. Let me try to squeeze that in. And then I'll call him.
You following me around for you little stalker? Stalking me? You follow me, you little stalker? Am I a part of this?
I mean, if you want to, you can. I figure at least when you hear for the AWA policies and whatnot.
I can hang out here for a little bit. I do need to go and do a little bit more work, but also, my back and my fucking hand hurts right now, so I may go take a break.
I'll just erase the games part of this stream tile because I don't know if we'll be playing games or not. Maybe we'll. Swag. Yeah, there he is. Let me call him. Put your headphones on.
Okay,
Let me go to the cord here and call.
Can I hear people?
Yes, you can hear people.
Why did someone post a picture of Yusuke? The fucking Yusuke painting. I was like, what?
Oh yeah, that's in the chat.
I was like, the Yusuke painting.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Hello.
Start a call. Streamer mode is enabled. Sorry, I'm just reading Discord. Well, while the phone rings,
Cool.
I don't quite hear him. Maybe he's setting up. I don't know.
Maybe.
What's happening at AWA? It's AWA.
AWA. Oh.
Basically, the hotel is going nuts.
Yeah. They. Okay. So AWA is trying to guess. Oh, are you here now?
I heard a ba-boom.
I hear a ba-boom, and I see the icon. What are you doing? I agree with that.
Sorry, got him on saying hello.
Got him on likes to do that.
Indeed. Yeah, I'll put device on headphones. Can you hear me? No, I don't think I can hear him yet.
Can't hear him either. Da-da-da.
Let's see, boomer moment hanging on.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. So do we want to just go talk about the AWA shit?
Yeah, let's do that real fast.
Okay, so do you have the post?
Yeah.
Okay, you got the post.
Yeah, here's the site. Yeah, yeah, so AWA, Anime Week in Atlanta used to be one of my favorite cons ever, and kind of the reason why I haven't gone since 2019, obviously for obvious reasons, because 2020 was COVID. I think 2021, 2022, I'm in Colorado, so I have to fly there.
And honestly, I heard last year was kind of shit.
Yeah, I'm I consider going in 2023 just because it's the last year at the Waverly allegedly. After reading this, I think I'm gonna miss it. I may go 2024 because I'll be within driving distance again. But yeah,
okay, I'm in now.
Woo! Hello.
Konnichiwa. Yeah, my internet is dog shit, so I'm raw dogging it with 5G right now.
Fun. Yeah,
all good.
Good
All
old
good.
hotspot internet.
Yeah. Discord is also kind of shit, where it's oh hey, it doesn't work half the time.
That's one worry I have when I move back to Kentucky and my grandma's house is we'll have access to internet because apparently fiber's coming to my hometown and there's some fixed wireless services that have good reception apparently, but because I actually looking all I can see is satellite internet, 25 megabytes download speed, and it's god damn it. That's slow.
Yeah. Internet companies are always hit or miss. The one that my dad has, because I'm at his apartment right now, I think it's like AT&T, but it's distributed through some local electric company or some bullshit like that. So
yeah.
It it's so half the time. Honestly, I thought it's slow whenever he's when he's torrenting shows or whatever, but no, it's I guess it's just like this. Anyways,
Ours is like a Xfinity, like it's pretty fast. Yeah, like so you went to Amy Matsuri. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about anime. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll go back to this in a bit.
all right. So first, there's a bit of an introduction. First of all, I'm high SuS. I'm not really anything at the moment, but what I am
nobody.
is a Houstonian. This is true. Yes. So I'm a Houstonian. I've always been one. I grew up here, so I definitely. How do you say? I'm like I definitely know what's going on around the city, right? So
Yeah.
that's the sort of background I'm in. And when I first heard about Anime Matsuri, it was literally like a spur of the moment decision. About last year in 2022, I was treating my girlfriend at the time. We were treating her out to like lunch, just a day out in Houston, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And we were just taking a walk around, which is usually a stupid idea in Houston, but it was daytime, so it was okay. And we happened to walk across the convention center, which, by the way, the George R. Brown, like, that's the convention center. They hold a lot of shit there.
Oh, yeah.
And we were just walking around there, and that's when we figured out, oh, it's an anime convention. Woo.
Yeah, when it comes to Texas.
I mean, I already knew about it. Yeah, I already kind of knew about it from before. Like, I heard the name before, but I didn't realize that it was still running. It was actually like the last day of the convention, so that's kind of how I found it out. And we went for about like the last 3 hours at the convention on the final day. It was great. It was great. So that was technically like my first ever convention ever, like back then. But yeah, of course, I was oblivious to the reputation that Matsuri had, which is quite interesting to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all want to talk about that.
I mean, like I've just like heard stuff. I haven't like really.
I've
done
heard stuff.
deep
I've
investigations
seen
or
you
anything.
guys. I saw last year they had some interesting guests, and that's about it.
Like I obviously don't live in Texas, so like I only really been to like IkiCon 2021, the April one, and I've been to ClassCon Texas, which has like a little bit of a reputation as well. But that's all I've really been to. Like I always like was morbidly curious about this con, but like since I didn't go this year, I don't know if I'll go like next year or not because I'm no longer within driving distance. To be fair, I actually don't like driving like 12 hours in Texas. I like this photo of like Pikachu fighting the sumo wrestler. I don't know if you can see on the screen, but it's like freaking hilarious.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I missed the sumo event, which I was kind of pissed about, but it is what it is.
Damn.
Yeah, and just as a big clarification, I was actually volunteering at this con, so I got to actually see a little bit of what was behind the curtain there. So it was quite a interesting perspective to have there. But like, I mean, so for this particular con, it's been around for like quite some time. It started when I looked it up in like the late 2000s type of deal.
Oh.
And like, but overall, like the actual besides some Twitter users. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, just like saying like 07. That's when it debuted, I guess.
Ah, right. Thank you very much. What was I saying?
Also,
besides like.
Again, sorry to interrupt again, but like I'm looking at the Wikipedia article right now, and like the controversy section's like longer than the rest of the article. Holy shit!
That's yeah.
Bruh.
Anyways, go on.
What was it? Yeah. So besides like whenever Twitter likes to complain, that's really like the only sort of like very public coverage that this con has. Other than that, it's like if you like go on YouTube, there's not really that many direct videos about Matsuri that, or at the very least, have like hit mainstream attention, like in the algorithm, whatever, the views back it up. The only one that I can think of at the time is like Turkey Tom actually had a segment on this con in his Anime Degenerates video. There was like a
Huh.
segment there, so it wasn't like headlining. But other than that, that's really been like the only like big coverage about this
I,
con. But even then, that was more so talking about the interesting owner. That's for sure.
yeah, again, like I've not really looked deep into the controversies, but I will say like it's probably like there's probably some truth to the idea that like some of these like boycott Matsuri people like probably give the con like more publicity than they should. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, sorry, I had a big bite of pizza just now.
Oh, no, you're good.
This like there's very much like, what's the proper way to word it? Like, yes, this what do you call it? So the thing about the owner and the weird things that he stuff, like that is like very much public knowledge. Like there are like actual Facebook posts of that dude saying weird shit back then. So
Oh
and
God.
Oh God.
even though he apologized back then, it's still like, yeah, this was like public knowledge. So at the very least, people should like know about it before they think about going to con. I'm not here to tell you whether you should go or you should not go. I just want to give like my perspective on the whole con. And I'm actually going to work on some type of video about it sometime in the future.
There you go. Yeah, I may watch that because like I'm definitely interested. Like, I like some of these controversies here. Like voice actor Matthew Mercer attended as a guest in 2008 and was told without warning to MC for the opening ceremony. Oh my God.
Yeah, I feel like any following controversy about Matsuri is really more so played up for clicks at this point.
Yeah.
Because a lot of, I mean, the con itself, like it is a big con for a reason. Like you are very much going for a premium event, and in that regard, they do a pretty good job. Now, besides like delays in scheduling or any sort of like logistical issues that I'm sure comes attached with any sort of big event of this size, I mean, really a lot of the issue just stems from the like the owner's past, and if you remove him from the equation, and which by the way, like a lot of attendees, they don't even like know the guy, so it's like when they're going, it's like they're not thinking about that, they're just going to an anime convention. So
Yeah.
it's definitely something important to note, but from what I've seen like this year, it really hasn't like detracted from the enjoyment of the convention as an attendee goer.
Yeah, I'm not
I
really,
don't know if that's the best way to word it, but yeah.
I'm not really like one of those where it's like you got to boycott this con or anything because like like I said, like Colossal Cons has controversies as well, and like obviously like if you're like near it, obviously you should go or whatever. Like I think the most controversial con I've probably been to without even knowing was like the anime Midwest because like Ryan Koff's like a pretty infamous dude as well.
Ryan,
Like
like honestly, like Cov cons are like super fucking shady because like he actually sells he actually takes your email and puts it on a dating website, just as a heads up.
Yeah,
Like that was completely legitimate. I found my email on a fucking dating website.
yeah, that was weird.
It was super
Also the
weird.
con just sucked in general.
Yeah.
That is, yeah, very weird. Not very cool. Wow, that's pretty interesting to hear.
Yeah, like yeah, no. So there was a controversy probably about a year or two ago where people were like, "Hey, if you ever went to a CopCon, check your email and check to see if you can get into this." And I was like, "Okay, let me go and see." It's like one of the most like bare bones, ugly ass fucking dating sites. Like it's one of those where you're definitely not gonna even go and find like a real body on it. But he basically took everyone's information, uploaded it to there, and made basically everyone a dating profile.
Also, that just sounds kind of offensive to weebs because it's like, oh, like they're fucking weebs, so they must be like lonely people. It's like, bro, there's like married weebs or swinging weebs, all kinds of weebs at cons, bro.
I mean, that's a free lawsuit to win right there. So that's fun to hear about.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one actually like put a suit together, like a class action against that, because it wasn't just me. There were a lot of people who found their information on there.
Yeah, that at the very least, that con should not be existing anymore at this point. Like that is a big fucky wucky.
Yeah.
Oopsie, did a fucky wucky.
Like everyone's just like, nah, we don't go to that con. Like everyone, like if you actually go to like, okay, I know 4chan is kind of like a total shit show. My friend sent me a 4chan like, here's an honest opinion on conventions, and like anytime any CopCon was mentioned, they're like, no, don't go there. I'm from Chicago, and we all avoid that one like the plague.
Yeah, like actually, so there was once Anime Matsuri in Hawaii apparently, like in 2015 only, which it was in November. So like, we're actually going to Hawaii in November, so that's kind of funny.
That's interesting. Yeah, I know. I know Matsuri had like they had like a year or two where instead of the having it in Houston, they had it further up north in the Woodlands.
Huh.
The Woodland, it's just the northern part of Houston, and it's exactly what it sounds like. There's woods, but yeah, that other than that, it's like they've been very central around like the George R. Brown and that you know, in the city of Houston. And a big part of that is that the mayor is actually a huge supporter of this con. The mayor of Houston, Sylvester Turner, and you can actually look him up because he will be cutting the ribbon in cosplay. He does this every year.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting to see. But like, yeah, it's not like the con is owned by the city or anything. It's just whenever this convention happens, it brings a lot of tourism to the city. And that's basically like any sort of big convention that you hold in Houston. If you are bringing in the numbers, they will make sure that you have that entire portion of the city locked down. So like that includes the hotels in the area and like the park right next door and the convention center itself. There's just a lot of tourism that it brings. That's why it's like that's why the mayor is like a huge supporter of that. And it's I guess that's kind of gives at the very least that's kind of why it's like such a big con in the area, because it's like it's when you have the entire city of Houston in your back pocket. I mean, that's a recipe to have a pretty successful con, I would think, at least.
So like how?
Yeah, I mean, you.
Oh, sorry.
You go first. Sorry.
I was just like gonna ask more about the volunteering at con you did.
Oh yeah, what did you do for volunteering?
Yeah, I definitely do want to talk about that, because in terms of volunteering, it was really not only was it really fun, they had a pretty damn good system. Like they're a premium con for a reason. In terms of registration, which is like what I did, they had like a really seamless system. Like this year was actually the most impressive it's been according to them. And like, I can definitely agree with that, because like getting whether you had your tickets already purchased or if you're buying them at the gate, the lines were no longer than like 20 minutes to get through, even when they're big. Like I'm not going to get into exact details, of course, for privacy or whatever. Not like an NDA or anything, but it's like, not going to get into that sort of nitty-gritty. But the basic idea is that for registration, if you bought your pass already, you bring a QR code, and we scan it with one of the iPads or whatever, and if there's a successful check-in, bam, you get your badge. It takes less than like 30 seconds if there's no issues.
Yeah, like ASON was like kind of like that and pretty good. Like, what do you think was like the worst like registration you've been to?
Anime Week in Atlanta.
Oh yeah. We'll get back to it in a bit. Yeah, like
what's the worst registration you've been to? Anime Week in Atlanta, no fucking contest.
AWA is like
AWA is infamous. I love AWA, but I got my qualms with it. But we're not talking about that right now. But yeah, no, like the thing is that it's got obviously it has a reputation, but also at the same time it's like, okay, clearly you guys are doing something right. Clearly, since the mayor supports this, and you guys have like a registration that's not complete ass.
Yeah, like in terms of registration, getting you to get your ticket into the door, that part is great. And even like the line control in that regard, which I did a little bit of that too. Like the lines were flowing. Yeah, The only actual main issue is the actual logistics, and that's more so a further deeper behind the scenes. I will say for this year, from what I've heard, the big thing that kind of threw everything back was that long story short, from what I heard, they ordered like a bunch of tables to be set up throughout the con, right? Through the main show floor and the artist alley. Those tables did not show up until literally the day of. They were supposed to come the day before, but it was like literally like a few hours before the con officially opened on day 0 on Thursday. So it was, that was actually like the most amount of work I had to do for the con was after we were done for our registration stuff at the moment, they stole a couple of us volunteers to go and help with that.
I mean, that's not too bad.
But yeah, man, there was definitely a couple of logistical issues here and there, but other than that, it's just like in terms of like what you're paying for and what you're getting a pretty good experience.
Yeah.
I would say at least. Like, because I still consider myself like a newbie to like going to conventions and stuff, because Anime Matsuri is the only big one I've been to. I've been to a lot of the local scene around Houston. Like there's a couple food festivals and whatnot, that sort of thing. And it's the Renaissance Festival here in Texas, if you want to count that as well. But other than that, it's like, that's kind of part of the reason why I wanted to join the stream and talk with y'all, because y'all are more the professionionals here. So I definitely wanted to get y'all's input on that as well as I'm telling the story.
For clarification.
Oh yeah, I signed the Ice Spice American flag right there. It was amazing.
Oh my god, we've never really volunteered at a con, but we know like people who have,
Yeah, like I have a friend who volunteers for MomoCon every year.
Yeah, like it's always kind of interesting to hear their stories and whatnot. It's like, oh my god, just cosplayers stepping on each other.
I'm guessing they allow that in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
oh my
well,
god,
I know they don't allow signs. I know they don't allow that in Texas.
Is that ass
but...
even like YouTube safe? Jesus Christ, man. I know it's Instagram, so you can probably get away with it because Instagram doesn't like allow nudity. But like, yeah, we got.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
We got Shinji being stepped on by Asuka without a wig here, and Masato just standing there. Okay.
Yeah, there was definitely a couple of those this year. A lot of people were making some profits off of getting stepped on. It was great.
Yeah, like honestly, you do you on that. Like here's the thing is that I'm pro, if you want to go and like get the bag, but also the sign thing is like a little bit like it's kind of a very gray area, because unfortunately there are places where it's like if you do that it's technically considered soliciting, and it's like no joke. Okay, the rules are fucking stupid. Is that if you have a sign like that, technically it is the equivalent of prostitution, so you can get arrested. I'm not even joking. Apparently there was a cosplayer that did that.
I can definitely see that.
Like, I
can definitely see that.
I don't condone that rule, personally. I think it's fucking stupid, and I don't think it's okay, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, that's why I wouldn't necessarily bring a sign.
Apparently Reese got beef with that Mario dude holding the bunny.
Oh, you do? I don't know who that guy is.
I don't know either.
I mean, I don't know if you remember this last year, but the girl that was holding the sign that was something about like liking lolicons is equal to pedophilia.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
girl.
that was at Matsuri.
Yeah, the fucking Ministry of Otaku video on that.
I met that dude too.
Looking for a fight, huh? Yeah, I see them like wandering around like Lotscon, Texas.
Yeah.
Oh shit, sorry about that. I'm opening TikTok and I just like get inundated with like crap. Like log in because I'm looking for more Anime Matsuri like.
This is one of the best burgers ever. Today I got a burger with raw onion, grilled onion, and jalapenos. Ooh!
Probably should turn on the desktop audio real fast. Like, so SuS, you won't be heard for a second while I log in here because like I don't want to get in trouble
like
for copyright.
ass blasted by fucking copyright music.
Oh shit! Yeah, like There we go. Sorry, I'm also having to log in on the other screen. Maximum number of attempts reached. Try again later. I'd even like try to like log in to TikTok, but whatever. I'm not gonna bother.
You're like fuck you, TikTok.
Yeah, fuck TikTok.
Fuck you, TikTok.
Anyways, Volume back on. Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, you're back.
Anyway,
Okay, swag. Yeah, so like, yeah, this sign thing, it's definitely funny to hear about because I can definitely see that like legally in court of law or whatever. Yeah, and that's speaking of signs, that's and I posted this on my YouTube as well. So I ran into the same artist from last year and this year to get stepped on. It was kind of funny because when I posted that first video of them doing that to me, I did not expect it to blow up the way that it did.
Oh no.
So I asked them how many views that they thought they got, and they were pretty surprised at how much it got. It was kind of funny to see that reaction.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like do the videos and whatnot, and they do go and get traction. Like, and honestly, if there's like a con where it's like they're cool with that, that's fine, you know. And obviously, if someone's gonna go and do it, I'm not gonna go and be. I ain't no snitch, so you know, if you do it, go do it. If you want to go walk around with a sign and go and do it, I just probably would not go and hold a sign. I'd just be like, yo, if you want me to go and like kick you in the balls, here, give me like $20, okay?
oh my god, like I'm looking at the Anime Matsuri Facebook group and just like a hey gal dog.
A hey go dog.
That's like, oh my god.
Why?
White women. Didn't learn his name. Okay. Okay. What the hell's that?
And I think you actually scrolled by one of their pictures of their bar that they own. That's actually another source of revenue they get. Is like they have a bar down in like the Sugarland area.
Oh shit.
Literally called the Anime Bar. I haven't been to it yet, but it's like I think they just opened that last year. So,
Huh.
You know, it's interesting to hear about, and you know, if anyone is actually in that area, if you want to check it out, obviously go check it out. Also know that that is actually owned by Anime Matsuri itself. So it was definitely a little bit interesting. That does remind me. I remember Trash Queen was saying something about the 4chan earlier, and when I was at the volunteer quote unquote orientation, like a couple weeks before the actual con happened. The owner was there speaking, of course, and he made a joke about 4chan because apparently last year they had a big issue with a lot of people getting like sneaking past the security over there, and some of that was due to distribution of these passes through 4chan or whatever.
Huh.
I really can't like find the source on it, but I do see. But like I've heard a lot of people talk about it too, and like the owner talked about it, so I guess it's true. It was so bad that the owner was saying that the security team that they hired, the owner of that security team personally apologized to the owner of Anime Matsuri and fired everyone that was working that weekend.
Damn.
It was quite wild to see, but I totally get it because. Even though I went for the last 3 hours of that con last year, it was still like the security was kind of like non-existent at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That the really only security that they had back then was HBD from what I saw, which is also like a huge presence at the con. Is they actually have the police department actually working there throughout the con.
People found some creative ways to ghost cons, though, or like, you know, try
Yeah.
to get past security or whatever.
And honestly, it's getting tighter with every single, you know, year. Like, you know, like ghosting is a lot harder at a lot of cons these days.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this meme.
I was really surprised that I kind of passed their volunteering screening, like, well, let me rephrase that. They did have like an actual interview process, so I guess my resume was impressive enough to be accepted in it. But actually, I don't know what I'm saying. Other than if for some reason you wanted to volunteer at the con, they do have some sort of screening process. But it is they even have applications open for 2024 if that is your sort of thing. For those that are watching.
Yeah, imagine they kind of like vet you or whatever, but it's probably not, you know, you have to like have a bunch of experience because it's like volunteer work at the end of the day. Also, So I did not know that Yamato's voice is also the voice of like frickin' Yor Forger and like look.
You didn't know?
I didn't know that.
Holy shit.
Oh,
You never saw the art of Yor and Yamato together?
Nope.
Bruh, you never saw the Wyvern art?
Nope.
He drew like a mashup back when Yamato was popular.
Cool.
Back when Yamato was first popular.
Anyways, back to volunteering.
Anyways, back to volunteering.
Yeah. That's the big thing is like I was treated fucking well over there, as a volunteer. So I signed up for the full time, so that meant I got so obviously I got a free ticket to go in, for all 4 days, as well as a hotel room for the entire convention, and all meals covered and catered to us as well.
Dang,
like,
so
and
like...
they did not skimp on the catering either. Like they catered like Whataburger, Chick-fil-A. Like they some pretty like big sounding names. Chipotle, that was another one.
So like fast casual.
Yeah, I mean some fast casual. They did also order from like a local Chinese place as well. Like literally, they just ordered like so much goddamn fried rice. It was comical.
I even know they give you like a free room with these cons because like I still get like a free badge or something.
They do sometimes in some cases. Like
Yeah.
I know with NDK, I think some of the volunteers do get a free room if you're high enough on the ladder.
Cool.
Yeah, it's for full time, not for part time. Yep. There's a certain tier of volunteering. Like obviously part time has to volunteer less, but and that's just for like the free badge and whatever else. But full time it's definitely like VIP treating. The only thing I will note on top of that is there is no actual pay for the con. I know there are some conventions that do pay for their volunteers. This one doesn't, but they have like a whole staff team, of course, which covers the more.
How much work is full time, by the way?
Deeper, like,
Yeah.
What's up?
How many hours do you need to put in for full time?
Yeah, how much work is full time? On curiosity.
So I did about 7 shifts, and they're about 4 hours each. But like because of how seamless the process is, there's enough people to like switch in and out, like during the shift to like take a break and like be on our phones and stuff. Like it's pretty solid what they got going on.
That's not
And
too bad.
It really didn't feel like I was working that weekend. I also managed to like when I signed up for my shifts, they gave us the ability to sign up for which time slots we wanted in case we wanted to check out a certain thing or whatever.
Huh.
That was I took a couple of those shifts that were like when the con closed and we needed to clean up and stuff. I did some of those, and so I kind of did it strategically. But it was also like even if I did the shift during like the actual convention time itself, it still would have felt like nothing because I had plenty of time to go and check out a couple panels, go around the entire convention floor and do convention soundy things. It was great.
Yeah, because I was like, I was curious about volunteering for a con one time in my life, but like I was kind of worried about like, will I even get to enjoy the con because I'm so busy working or whatever. Like, so it's kind of cool to get some freedom and whatnot.
Yeah, it was. I mean, if that's something you still want to do, definitely do it for like a convention that you've been to before, so that way you don't feel like you're missing out, I guess. But like, of course, it depends on what con you're doing. But
yeah, as
a volunteer, actually working the con, it was really great. There's other departments as well. They kind of try to put you in a department that you feel like you're going to perform the best in. I know I had a couple of my friends from the university who were also volunteering, and they were assigned to like different departments. One of them was in the maid cafe on the 3rd floor, which was like themed around like Fate Grand Order, something like that. So, which was kind of cool, but I didn't check it out because I didn't know what Fate was. And cool. Then yeah, I mean like it was a premium looking like I say maid cafe, but I don't know if it was like they were all like dressed up as maids or whatever. But it was definitely like you were getting served up there. It was great,
Like, yeah,
from what I heard.
I've been to like a few maid
Um,
cafes at cons, and most of them were kind of like okay, like definitely not like going to an actual maid cafe in Japan. Uh,
Sorry, I'm laughing at your stupid fucking
you have this meme here. It's
Dragon Ball.
like fucking Cleveland, man. That's pretty damn offensive. I also like how they made Lois like Ballman instead of Chi-Chi for whatever reason.
Why?
Love to see it.
Why?
There was speaking of Dragon Ball, there was a couple of the English VAs from Dragon Ball that was featured on there.
Like, yeah.
I know the big name that everyone likes to, for better or worse, talk about is Vic Mignogna.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll definitely talk about his presence too. But
Vic
You got any
Mignogna.
Vic stories?
Do
or no?
you have Vic stories?
I haven't been to any of his panels over the weekend, but it was I did perceive him over the weekend as I quote one of my friends.
Like, because I
Um,
haven't really heard
I
any
think
Vic stories
I
past
think ever-
2019.
I think all the attention for the Vic panels were for Vic Mignogna fans only, and that was really about it. For
Yeah.
the people that went, great for them. But I think he was mainly overshadowed by Meat Canyon. He was actually a guest at this year's con, and
Cool.
yeah, he had a huge line, like consistently. He definitely had some sort of line going on the entire con. I actually went and bought some merch from him. It was pretty great.
Like,
Um,
not like the biggest Meat Canyon fan, but I like his stuff like pretty well, so that's kind of cool. He was a guest. I didn't even know that.
yeah, it was really cool. I know he had like a panel at some point. Unfortunately, I missed that one, but definitely talking to the guy for like, for the amount of time I did. He seemed like a pretty cool guy.
Sorry,
He was selling like these
this Vic pick.
he was selling like these
Sorry, this Vic pick.
Magic the Gathering style cards.
Howling. This Vic pick has me howling. Like,
The gay porn pic.
yeah. Bruh.
Yeah, and they fucking promote that picture like half the time in like the app and like in official promotions for the con. It's kind of funny. I
Like,
keep
it
thinking of
looks
like
a
Ram Ranch
fucking,
whenever I see that.
Yeah,
shit.
it looks
Ranch.
like some Ram Ranch shit. Like, holy crap! Like, why do they keep like making using the gay cowboy pic for Vic? It's like, okay, out of all the pictures you have of this dude,
I don't know. Also, like, I don't really know much about Tiffany Vollmer. I've heard the name before, but like, that's just like an unflattering photo of her. Jesus Christ, man, looks like a driver's license photo.
yeah.
It's interesting to say the least, like what they decide to promote, what pictures they decide to promote, because it's kind of funny. But other than that, I'm trying to think. Like, I will say one of my criticisms for the con is that like the guests that they invite are like the actual guests that they're inviting in terms of like especially this is more so for the YouTuber not panel like the YouTuber section that they have is like they're all like literally who like the only one I recognize is like the Critical Drinker. He was there.
Yeah,
Other than that, it was like
yeah, it seems like they
like
sorry.
if you're trying to get traction. No, it's not. I'm sorry. I'm conducting my thoughts as I go. It's like if you're trying to like promote your con through these YouTubers, it's like a lot of the people that they invited to come over, I don't really see as like producing the traffic.
Yeah,
Like they had a fucking YouTube lawyer over there, and I'm like, who the
Oh yeah.
fuck is this guy?
Rick Ricada.
Yeah.
because like he helped
Yeah.
defended Vic Mignogna during the whole like thing and like raised a fundraiser for him and whatever like
Oh,
so
That is
they have like way
probably
too
why
many
he
they have
was
way too
there.
many culture war / anti-woke YouTubers there, and it's like, I don't know, like maybe some of them be kind of cool as guests or whatever, I guess, but like I've kind of feel like the guest list is a little bit too terminally online sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I mean, and this is not bring some more like interesting like invite some more interesting guests, that sort of thing.
More
I mean,
like-
their main attractions that they have, like the bands, the sumo stuff like that. Like that shit's cool. Like that's definitely cool to have over there. But it's like, there's definitely like a lot. There's definitely a lot of names that at least I don't know.
Yeah, the
sure.
names that don't need to be there necessarily, for lack of a better word. It's like, okay, it's like, do we really need Nick Rekieta here with us? No, I don't really
maybe in 2019 I'd get it, because like that was like when the Kick Vic thing was going on, but like 2023,
Sir,
it's
2023.
like, no, like so we got I guess this band here, we got this band,
Yeah, I mean the dude is literally there just because he vouched for Vic, and and like I know like Vic and the owner, I was trying to remember his name the entire time, John Lay. Like
Yeah.
I know they're like they're like buddy at this point. So it's like invite by association, I guess. But
Pretty
it's like,
much.
It's definitely like if you want to find a quiet place to stand in the con, it is definitely like the YouTuber section.
Yeah, I figured they're all just kind of just there just because, like, hey, we can go bring Culture War guests,
Yeah, like it's like, ooh, cool hug.
All right, you think this looks good for Luffy's eyebrow?
Yes.
All right, that's what I in case anyone here is watching, like, what the fuck is Trash Queen doing with the cotton ball? So I'm working on Gear 5 Luffy's eyebrows because I realized that I forgot to go and make those. But it's a very simple forming of this, and then I'm gonna go spray paint them.
Also, there's a section called Hentai Fest. But if you like click on it, it's like Hentai Fest announcement coming soon. It's like the con's already over. When are you gonna announce Hentai Fest 2023?
I have a lot to say about Hentai Fest. That was probably like the most funniest show of the convention.
Was it?
Like it was definitely the funniest.
What is it?
So I don't even know how to describe it, but I mean, like, they basically, I mean, a lot of it is they took like this this old anime 80s looking hentai. And they were showing it, and they were doing like some games with it. It's like, oh, what's gonna happen next? Are they gonna grab his dick and twist? Possibly happening in what they're showing. It's like watching it. It was very, very hilarious. There was that section of it. They also had like a how do I make sure YouTube doesn't demonetize us? An actor of sorts. They were also invited as well. And it was, they were definitely hosting. I would say this the Hentai Fest. That's really the best way I could describe it. Like I said, it's like the funniest. It was the funniest shit I've seen in the entire con, and it's a bit of a bonding experience to like go to the show with my fucking coworker. It was it was wild.
Seems like it.
Yeah, I was like, bro, your coworker.
Yeah, no, it was a bit of a funny personal story about that. Because I already made my commitment to volunteering. I gave like a 2-week warning toward my my job that I'm gonna be off during those days for this convention, and my boss said, texted me back jokingly, of course, you fucking suck. He's taking off those same days as well.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah. So like you're like, oh, I guess my coworker's gonna be there.
Like I've heard side note, I've heard so many like nightmare stories trying to like schedule off for a con. I'm lucky I have like work from home job, so it's like I just get my work done in time and like move it around and you're fine for me.
Yeah, it was like my job is very, very chill. I will say that. Good. Ooh, those Persona cosplayers, they were also a big highlight of the convention because they held like a 3-day panel, one for each of the games. Cool. Dressed up as the characters. It was great. Those people were probably like one of the big highlights of that con.
That Junpei there looks like he's done with life. Like that's not a fake gun, guys.
That gun was fucking real.
Yeah, those people were great, and
also it's not a con like nowadays without seeing like somebody in the Demon Slayer outfit just sitting down over there.
Hell yeah, dog. Yeah, those people were great. I definitely followed a couple of them on Instagram. Yeah. Oh, and best part, the Chie cosplayer got to help me up. It was great.
Hell yeah.
Based.
Yeah, Chie cosplayer gotta be strong.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a dance, I guess.
Oh no, they were just stepping on the guy.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
99.
Yeah. Oh, there was one point where they were playing King's Game with the Persona 5 cast.
Oh yeah.
We did that one time, one con, like a King's game. I think it was
Yep,
like,
there's the Chie.
I think it was A.
Yeah, it was actually Anime Week in Atlanta.
I think it was AWA 2018 or whatever. AWA. It's before Persona 5, I think. Probably 2016.
It was a long time ago.
Long time ago. Many
There's
years
a couple.
ago.
There was a couple of clips from their panels that got a little bit of. They were a little bit viral. It was like there was one moment where the Persona 5 cast were playing King's Game, and it was Akechi had to step on Joker, and hilarity ensued.
Oh,
It's just
God.
like, what are the odds of that actually happening? It was great.
I like how down bad everybody seems at this con. It's just kind of glorious. Hello?
Definitely a lot of that going on this con. It was great.
Are we still online? Oh, there we go. Sorry, there was like a little internet hiccup, so I was like worried. Oh, there we go. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, just it took a moment of buffering. It's good.
Buffer.
What else is there to talk about?
Any other stories? Any like thing interesting?
Yeah.
Or...
There's definitely a lot. It's just a matter of recollection.
Yeah.
Last thing I do want to say about Hentai Fest, if it's definitely something you should go for. You do have to pay like $10 because it's like their most
$10.
it's like their most attended quote unquote panel or activity or whatever you want to call it. So they started charging for that a couple years ago. But if you go again, from what I've heard, it is the exact same show. They didn't change up the videos, the content that they were showing over there. So if you were going again, it would be a disappointment to see basically the exact same thing.
Yeah, like
but
it's got hentai stuff there because like there's so many cons where it's like they're Puritans or like they allow adult panels, but like the NDK's got this weird rule where it's like we allow adult panels, we can't like show anything in the adult panels. It's like everybody.
Matsuri is like the opposite.
If everybody's 18, who cares? Show it. Show hentai.
Yeah, Matsuri is very much the opposite. They do have a thing where it's like you need to get a 18+ wristband to attend all their 18+ panels and activities or whatever. They check your ID for that at the help desk, that sort of thing.
Yeah, most cons do that.
But there's also like a questionable thing there and then where it's like one vendor was like showing like they had like a poster of like you were definitely seeing the moon, and like it was just like clear as day that you could walk by it. So there could definitely be a couple more standard control, a little more standard control.
Someone at MomoCon got in trouble for showing a naked Makama on their poster, but yeah, like most of them got like little booklets or whatever where you can just like look through it if you're like verified. It's kind of fun going to SG Expo because like it's got that shot in the open because everybody there is like of age and here to look at porn, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I will say because of the absolute size of this con, it would definitely be hard to monitor every single thing that happens at this con. But like they could definitely be like a little better at that. But it was there wasn't anything like blatant. There was in terms of that, no issues there. Now this one thing I did want to talk about, that was like that was one of the bigger issues I had with the con. So they actually had a nerd burlesque. It was
nerd burlesque.
Nerd burlesque, yeah. It was actually the day before the Hentai Fest. So that was another one. Anime Matsuri also promotes itself as they have like a lot of activities happening at night, whether it's like the raves that they're holding or 18+ panels and stuff. A lot of that they do they hold it even as late as like 3 o'clock.
That's awesome because like
So
there's so many cons nowadays where it kind of feels like there's like a war on like nightlife or whatever, where it's like, hey, you can't party past this hour, you can't do this. Like all panels like stop at 12. It's like, come on, this is not like a place for normies who like go to bed at 8 o'clock. Like, what is this?
there is definitely a nightlife at this convention. Now, that being said, you do not want to walk around Houston that fucking night. You will see homeless people. But, I mean, in terms like inside the convention and like all the hotels, because they're all connected through sky bridges and stuff, there is definitely a night scene for that.
Hell yeah.
And that was one of the things is that there was a nerd burlesque happening. That was like the last thing happening that day, and like the show itself was like really good. I mean, you got your woman doing their thing in anime cosplay. It was great. But there was this really like scary situation where they had an intermission and
God.
for whatever stupid reason the announcer was trying to invite like three attendees up to like to do whatever, like to keep the energy going, let the freak flag fly. Of course, not actually like strip or anything, but it's like immediately that's a red flag because you are inviting trouble at that point.
Yeah.
So originally the announcer tried to invite 3 people up there. There were probably 10 people that stormed the stage.
Oh, no.
So it got a little scary there. I mean, especially when there was this one like heavy set dude that like he took off his shirt, he was like waving around, everyone was hyping it up, and then the dumbass decided to like do some kind of like flip or tumble down the runway.
Oh no.
That easily could have like ended it in tragedy right there. It was a little scary seeing that. And the biggest issue I had with that is that like the owner of the convention was watching this the entire time. So at any moment he could have been like on the mic being like, hey, cut that shit out. But no, he didn't. So in terms of that was definitely like the biggest thing I had an issue with, is that there was definitely a lack of control on a situation like this.
Yeah.
It could have definitely been handled better.
Yeah,
it was
for a panel.
Yeah, it was not great because honestly, I would say it's a little bit disrespectful toward the women that are performing at the show because like they were like trained professionals or whatever. They they were prepping for this, and then it's like but it's also like these are people you actually screened versus attendees. Literally any one of these could have done like something stupid or like easily like got injured. It really could have ended badly.
Not to mention probably a lot of them are drunk or whatever, so
yeah,
usually
exactly. Yeah, they like the convention center is actually the one selling the alcohol, so it's like even during these nighttime events, so it's like there definitely would need to be a better situation handling. I've already said it, but yeah. That was my biggest. I guess I would say that would be the biggest issue I had with con, was that specific moment. But besides that, like most of their issues came from just logistical issues.
Yeah.
Actually like managing the schedule and stuff. I just remembered it. I didn't even think about it. So Anime Matsuri actually had an app. And on paper, this sounds like a great idea. Like being able to like, plan and see your schedule to figure out what panels you want to go to, or just navigate around a convention. Great idea.
Yeah.
Yes,
biggest mistake they made, they had like a discussion board. So, you were literally inviting anyone that can create a profile in seconds, which is very easy to do. Create a profile and they can say just about anything, and like the moderation was just not there.
Oh yeah.
And the biggest offender was like under the discussion for a panel about cosplaying as a minor. This is like open for everyone.
Oh no.
Yeah, you got some nasty comments under that section, and they were like up for like a day or two.
Yeah, you probably don't want that. You're
yeah.
Matsuri and you're trying to keep a good reputation up because, like, yeah, like, if I go to an app and I
Yeah.
want to hear people being creepy over like minors, you know.
Yeah,
they
fucking gross.
There were a lot of trolls. There were a lot of like, probably like genuinely disgusting people that were able to do that sort of thing. So, yeah, and that was definitely a mistake to actually have a discussion board. Other than that, it's like the app worked really great. It served its purpose and it was really helpful. But like, man, that is like literally when they launched the app, people were like making comments about like getting prepared to shower before the con. So stuff about hygiene or whatever.
Yeah, it's like pretty much every like Facebook group.
It was definitely getting memed up.
Wash your ass.
It was definitely getting memed up.
People were also about 24-hour game rooms, and it's like, I hope MagFest has a 24-hour game room next year, because we're going to MagFest in 2024, because they're finally gone back to normal.
They finally brought back like the game room this year.
Was it good?
Like not game room, but like a section for video games. But like they hired this company which had the wise decision to make it like any other arcade where you have to pay for your fucking credits. It was stupid.
What the hell?
Like you buy. Yeah, you buy a shitty little card and you load it with credits. It was
what is this, Dave & Buster's?
absolutely stupid.
Yeah, because like most cons that have a game room, like they have arcade machines, it's like it's on free play mode usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and in fact there was a section like literally like at like the very back end of the con, there was a vendor that had like a couple arcade one-ups set up, and that was set on free play. So it's like literally not only was this like stupid to have, you were literally undermined by like a fan, or I would say a vendor.
I got
versus
like Dave & Buster's or like an arcade if I want to do that.
Yeah, there's literally a Dave & Buster's like not that far from in Houston, or even better, there's Cidercade, which is like an 80s style arcade. You pay $10 to get in, unlimited free play on like all these retro games, and that is even closer to where the convention center is relatively located. It's it was stupid, but I mean that was not the convention. That was just this one vendor that showed up.
Yeah.
And that was their gimmick. And like, man, I would not feel bad at all if they did not make profit that week.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless they got some like crazy like premium exclusive arcade machines, yeah, I would not pay for that.
Not at all.
No, that's a fucking scam.
Your shit like Fruit Ninja and Flappy Bird. It was
Flappy Bird and Fruit Ninja.
That's shit Dave & Buster's has, literally.
Yeah, like literally just go to Dave & Buster's.
Exactly.
It's probably gonna be cheaper.
Like, if we're halfway decent, the Flappy Bird arcade machine usually gets some good tickets too.
Hell yeah, dog.
I was I remember downloading Flappy Bird back in like 2013. What's up?
No, I'm just thinking out loud at the moment. You're good.
Maybe like we should think of more stuff. We should talk about the Renaissance Waverly policies for AWA 2023.
Oh yeah, we could talk about Anime Week in Atlanta. So,
ooh, what's going on there?
I guess let me start this. Okay, so Anime Week in Atlanta, we went for a very long time. We've been going to that con since like 2015, 2016.
Yeah, our last one was like
honestly,
2019.
I have
then
friends
we moved to
that
Colorado.
I've been friends with for like a super long time, like almost a decade, that I've like see almost every time I go to this con. Now I stopped going because I fucking moved, and honestly, even when I move back, I don't think I'm gonna go to AWA. I think I'm just gonna go to fucking Dragon Con.
Unless they change the venue, which I think they are, aren't they?
They are, but they're apparently, if they move to the Georgia World Convention Center, it's gonna completely ruin the vibe.
That's true too, because like the Waverly, it's like a huge ass like lobby, and like it does have like a unique vibe. You can't like I haven't really seen any other con.
You can't go, like, here's the thing. The closest that we would get to the same vibe as AWA would be going to the Dragon Con area and getting the Marriott there.
Yeah.
The Dragon Con Marriott. Now, the problem with that is that you are kind of, encroaching on Dragon Con territory, but, like, okay, if they got the Hyatt, well, the Hyatt's also being kind of a bit of a ninny about alcohol and whatnot, too. But from what I heard, the Marriott was fine, but the problem is that, like, the AWA venue is really nice, but it is outgrown and stuff now. AWA kind of has its issues in terms of being ran. One, the volunteers are fucking assholes. Like, I have never actually been mean to a staff member, but the volunteers there were some of the most rudest, disrespectful little pricks, and I actually got into a shouting match with a gal one time.
Yeah, one time at AWA, like, accidentally went out like the entrance instead of the X or whatever, and like I was already like outside there, so like, you know, it would be kind of pointless for like, you know, it would be kind of pointless to like really do anything about that point. But like the fucking volunteer like literally grabbed me like and pushing back into the entrance, and
no joke.
And it's like, okay, you just
assaulted
me.
That is like.
Oh my god!
If they literally put your hands on you, that's like, that opens like so many legal pathways. That's not even funny.
Yeah.
They literally instruct us like, you know, if anything is getting, if there's a situation that's getting heated, just direct them to our manager, and they will talk to them.
Yeah, like that should have been like.
Because at the end of the day, us volunteers, we don't know shit. We just know how to do like. We just know how to scan your pass and go, and that's it.
Should have just been like, hey, sorry, but that was like the entrance, not the exit. Remember that next time I'll be like, okay, but yeah, don't touch me.
Don't fucking grab somebody.
Don't touch me unless you know, like I'm actually like assaulting you or something.
Yeah, like, and back to and then when I was getting so this whole shouting match actually happened while I was trying to go and get. I was in an autograph line and. I followed the volunteer's instructions, and then she changed her fucking tune, told me to go to another line, that tells me 10 minutes later you have to go to this line. So I straight up got in her face and I said, hey, listen, how about you actually tell me where the fuck I'm supposed to go instead of, you know, like leading me around. She's like, oh, boop, boop, boop. I'm like, don't give me butts. You should know this shit. Like, you know, okay. And the lines are insane. They like snail you around and like they're so badly put together. They're not like, you know, your average con where it's kind of like a walk of fame and you can go in line, you know. Obviously there are some that are a little bit longer, but like, you know, the volunteers actually put you in the correct place if it's long. Like, you know, Don Bluth's line, for example, I didn't make it into the inner line, but they put me in the extra line outside and I wasn't in the way of anybody.
Renaissance
but like,
Waverly Hotel.
The volunteers are terrible. The hotel staff is honestly very rude too. The security, like, they just have very bad staff, and it's progressively gotten downhill. Which brings us to this.
Yeah, like, let me read this. It's like corporate speak. The Renaissance Waverly Hotel, in an effort to provide a safe and secure experience for everyone attended Anime Weekend in Atlanta, has released or updated policies and clarifications for everyone registered to attend AWA. And these provisions are made so that those who pay to register for the convention or are guests of the hotel attending the AWA 2023 convention can fully enjoy their experience throughout the weekend. Exit out there about fully enjoying, because like you're taking away things that people enjoy. Okay, first rule.
1984.
Registration for the convention is no longer held at the Waverly Hotel. Online registration is highly encouraged. Badge pickup or purchase will take place at the Cobb Galleria Convention Center, first floor, not the Renaissance Waverly Hotel as in years past. I don't really mind that because registration's pretty awful.
Oh, registration is infamously bad. So I'm going to tell you right now. So for what I heard, like it might have been last year, it might have been 2 years ago. So they put the registration at the top of these escalators. Now, the people were literally lined up down the escalators out the fucking hotel entrance and outside into the courtyard. I'm not even joking. So it was really poorly ran.
I guess when it says you got like the code of conduct, I don't even know what the code of conduct is there, so skip that one.
So I have like no idea how large the area is, but if you have to actually get your people to form the line outside the convention center in like sweltering ass heat or cold, that's just stupid right there.
Okay, this only applies to those staying at the Renaissance Waverly. Each registered hotel guest will be issued a wristband per day that must be worn to be able to enter and re-enter the hotel throughout the conference. Can't you just have a card like a normal person? A different designated color wristband will be assigned to each day
everyone. What the hell?
To be worn throughout the day. These are not transferable. The hotel reserves the right to refuse entry or re-entry to the hotel to anyone not wearing the wristband that identifies you as the guest of a hotel.
Okay, all right. So you guys know why this rule is in place, right?
Why?
It's to stop people who are here for room parties and partying from going inside.
Oh my god, they're just like killing the vibe. It's like...
And it's supposed to deter people that aren't... Okay, and here's how it's weird. Here's my problem as well with this one. You need a wristband, but then later on they say your badge works. So it's like, what is the wristband for? What is the purpose of this wristband? Like, that's the thing, is that it makes no sense.
Okay, here's some silly rules here.
All right, go to the silly rules.
No outside alcoholic beverages will be allowed in the hotel. All coolers will be checked upon entry into the hotel, especially a check. So they're like looking through your shit.
They're literally
Coolers
basically being the DEA over some booze.
Found with alcoholic beverages of any sort will be confiscated and will not be returned to you until departure. This what not be returned to you? What is this like when you have your phone out in school and your teacher takes it away from you? Like what? And to add to that, it's like all alcohol beverages must be purchased at the hotel. Any individual brings liquor into the hotel or is observed consuming in the lobby hotel, the restaurant's guest room, or any areas in the hotel will be subject to eviction. So you can't.
Yes. Wait. What?
You can't bring your own beer. You can't bring your own beer.
You literally cannot bring a couple of coolers or a
This
bottle
is definitely
of wine
a hotel writing. This is definitely the hotel writing this up. So that way, one, they cover their legal bases. Two, they make the money off the alcohol.
Bitch, though, like if I'm like going to a con, it's like I should bring my own alcohol because like we get plastered there, okay? And don't get me wrong, I do like enjoying like drinks at the bar or whatever, but like those drinks are like $15 a pop, and like they don't really get you that drunk. Like
unless if you get a good bartender that knows what they're giving you, you're not gonna get any good. Now you're getting like no alcohol.
They close like pretty early too usually, so like. Yeah, fuck this rule. Like, you should be able to bring your own alcohol. Like, I get maybe not drinking it, like, out in the lobby or something, but, like, in your room.
Like,
room.
Are you telling me that upon check-in, they're gonna go through all of your bags and, like, be like, oh, you left a fucking 99 bananas in your fucking suitcase. Like, I'm sorry, okay. If a security person goes through my fucking suitcase because, ooga boogie, you can't bring alcohol in there, that's such a red flag to me. Like, here's the thing, like, okay, all right.
That is a huge invasion of privacy.
And here's the thing, is that, okay, so a few years ago at AWA 2019, I walked around as Manuela with a bottle of wine the entire fucking night, and they did not give a shit.
Like,
so
I feel like anybody like white knighting these roles has actually read them because, like, yeah, like you can't bring your own alcohol in your own hotel room.
It's an invasion of privacy. If someone's like, "Oh, I need to go through your stuff," like, why are you guys letting like TSA, but like probably like shittier paid and honestly 10 times more of an asshole? And the TSA fucking sucks, by the way.
That's one saying you can't resell your own alcohol beverages, which I guess I get because that's bootlegging or whatever. So designated smoking area, okay, like vaping or smoking in hotels aren't permitted. You got basic shit there. The hotels are going to provide music throughout the convention and will have designated entertainment throughout the weekend. Neither pop-up DJs nor loud boomboxes will be permitted at the hotel. So basically, this is kind of bullshit too.
Okay,
like,
all right. So this rule was actually put in place in 2022. Now let me tell you how they put this rule in place. So, yes, in the Courtyard and Hotel, boombox DJs were banned. Now, okay, this ruined the vibe of AWA because according to everyone, like. And so instead of having boombox DJs, these motherfuckers made a silent rave. Now, for everyone here who is like, what the fuck is a silent rave?
Silent rave? No, I know what that is.
Silent rave is you wear headphones like what me and Trash King are wearing, and you listen to music through that in order to keep the music down.
Like, part of the vibe of a rave is like, filling the music through the floor and shit.
Exactly.
Like,
like, what, if I'm gonna do that, I'm just gonna go wear my own fucking Bluetooth headphones and listen to shit. Like, that's fucking stupid.
You want to know when they did that? They did that at like my high school robotics competitions, and that was literally as a gimmick. Like, the fact that they're using this as a form of enforcement is kind of hilarious.
The fact that they're actually doing this, like, they say they're providing the entertainment. I'm like, y'all are getting a fucking silent rave, and now, here's the kicker. You know what's crazy about the silent rave? You actually had to pay $10 fucking to fucking listen to music at a silent rave because you couldn't have a boombox DJ.
Fuck?
And they ran everyone out of the courtyard because of noise complaints. No joke.
It was still too loud. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Like, if you're staying at the Waverly AWA, it's a party con. Like, get over it. That's my opinion. Like, obviously punish any like weep who's like, vandalizing the place or whatever, but like you're kind of taking away the fun of AWA and taking away the vibes. So the next rule is like basically saying like, well, we committed we're collaborating to provide new pedestrian traffic pattern. Basically saying they're like trying to like organize the lines better. I don't know, so can't say about that.
They're not going to do that. They are not going to organize the lines.
Hotel reserves the right to refuse entry to a person who's not a hotel guest or registered attendee of the AMA convention. landing of wristbands must be shown near the hotel. Outside guests, visitors not registered to the hotel or to the convention maybe refuse access to the hotel. Bro, like, these hotels, like, these, like, con hotels get so mad if you're not staying at the hotel, and it's like, if you're, like, so fucking mad about this, why not build more rooms, you know? Because, like, I'd love to stay at the con hotel, but half the time it's like, you know, it's sold out. Like, I'm trying to get, like, a room for non-Desu con, and, like, I can't do it. You know?
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a bane against, like, having conventions inside of a hotel room, because it's like, you are limited by the hotel scope.
Yeah.
Like, what I've seen at Matsuri, it's like, you know, since there's like, not only are the hotels connected to the convention center, but you have like the block of Houston basically rented out for those convention days. That makes it so like the convention center can basically just embrace itself for whatever like shenanigans happen. Like, dude, after those raves, you got like the entire city of Houston just like absolutely going nuts in like the floor of the convention, and just like the place completely gets trashed, and then like in the morning it's like there's not even a trace left. Like how those custodians clean that shit up at like 5 a.m. is like one of the eighth wonders of the world. I swear,
like
it's
magic
impressive.
Yeah, like, yeah, like MomoCon had a problem too, where like people were just like having fun outside, and like got police came and like kicked them all out. It's like, bro, there's not even like any places around there.
And, like, here's the thing is that, like, okay, yeah, no, like, MomoCon had the same issue. Now, this was due to Ed Sheeran fans. So, basically, some Ed Sheeran Karens were in town, and they complained about MomoCon apparently being too loud. Now, it was, like, the most tamest fucking outdoor event. Literally, I was out there just talking and chatting with my friends and having some drinks and just chilling. 12 o'clock, like, the entire Atlanta Police Department just started fucking swarming the place. And was, like, scaring away cosplayers. Now, granted, I was in the corner with my friend, and, like, Trash King was already inside, and I was like, well, I mean, if I go and get in trouble, I go and get in trouble. No, they walked over to us, saw me and my buddy Topher just fucking, like, talking. They're like, you guys gonna clear out? I'm like, yeah, we're just waiting for our friend David to come back and, you know, kind of, you know, get his stuff. And afterwards, you know, he showed up, you know, he got his stuff. Another friend of mine, you know, grabbed his stuff, and they casually, no, it gets even better. So me and this buddy of mine, we go back inside, because his wife is in the convention center. He's like, oh, I need to go find her, and, you know, I need to go and get her. She's in karaoke right now. I'm like, okay, well, let's go together. I need to go down and see Trash King anyways. So we go to the entrance. The police ban us from going, and, like, I actually had to go pull my friend away, because I said, listen, man, it's not worth it. Don't go and get mad. I don't want you to get tased and pepper sprayed or arrested. Your wife's not gonna like that. He's like, yeah, you're right. So I walked him over to the other entrance so he could go calm down, and we walk inside, and it's so fucking funny. So we get in there, within 20 minutes, there is a whole party going on inside of there, and there were people outside moving out again. Like, the Atlanta police did fucking nothing. Like, I don't understand this whole, like, weird, like, cop power trippy bullshit that's going on with Atlanta cons right now, but it's a little fucking bullshit.
Yeah, like, kind of annoying, because, like, Atlanta's, like, probably my favorite place to go for cons and shit. Like,
Just invite your police department to the convention, hire them, and bam, they'll be the chillest motherfuckers on the planet.
One would definitely think, you know, hey, why don't I, you know, go and invite, you know, like why don't I go hire police as security? Like, you know, okay, obviously, like, you know, some people have some issues with, you know, police officers and whatnot, you know, okay, that is a whole different subject for a whole different day. We are not here for that. But, like, personally, I think, you know, like, if you can go get a deal with the cops and be like, hey, I need you to make sure that these guys just don't, you know, do, like, stupid shit. Like, don't let them vandalize the place. Don't let them, you know, actually punch a wall. Actually happened last year on MomoCon. A guy fucking skated into a wall and broke the wall of the convention center.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fuck you, fucking whole wheat Pete, guys.
Wheat.
And, yeah, like, as long as, you know, you're not vandalizing, you're not being a creep, you're not, like, being the most, like, shittiest fucking intoxicated piece of garbage, you know, as long as you're not sloshed and fucking making a problem for people that are sloshed, I don't think it's necessarily a problem. And it's like, you know, they should be there just, to be like, okay, that's fine. Like, I don't think they should go and step in and be power tripping motherfuckers. Like,
there's so many like fucking like self-flagellating weeps who are like, we deserve this because one person did something bad. It's like,
yeah.
I didn't do anything
No,
bad.
I didn't
though.
do anything bad. Like, and like that I understand, like, obviously, like, there's a problem, but you guys need to go and have, like, a security team that, like, lets people have their fun, but also make sure that, it's all that. Like, honestly, like, I mean, I don't know if cutting a deal with the cops is necessarily the smartest fucking move, but, like, at this point, like, I personally think that if a con hires a security team, they, make sure, hey, don't do any stupid shit, and lets weeps have their fun.
I just wish like they could like renormalize like nightlife in this like world. Like,
dude, COVID fucking ruined that.
Like like a lot of cons like don't even like really observe COVID rules anymore, but they still have this mentality where it's like you can't even like have fun or anything
right
after like 12 a.m.
I will say in Texas it's been normal for like maybe like a year before, like maybe the entire country was normal.
Yeah, no,
but like
Texas and Florida were kind of like, yeah, we get away with that. We're done with that.
So yeah, like any other AWA stories or not AWA, any Matsuri stories?
Oh yeah, any other anime?
I'm trying to think if there is anything else. I think I basically covered like the important bits that I definitely wanted to like talk about off the cuff. One thing I did forget to mention was that like a day or two before the con, didn't really hear much other than like show up to the con, and so I was wondering, okay, I show up for my first shift, I check in my bags so that way I can get them out of the way, and then like, hey, everything fine and dandy, right? No, like I had to wait until like the end of like the first day of the con to like basically get my bags checked in. It was and that was a hotel fault right there. It was just like, man, really? Was there not a better way to do it other than leaving my stuff like behind the registration desk for like a few hours?
Yeah,
so,
that's not safe. Like, a lot of times there's definitely not people looking at it. They're like, oh, we're gonna go watch your bags. Bull fucking shit. They definitely didn't do that at MomoCon. I saw a lot of bags being left unattended.
Wow.
Yeah. I was a little bit worried. I thought I was like Fortnite dropping into this shit, expecting like a shitstorm, but it really wasn't bad. It like, and plus I didn't bring anything in terms of bags. I didn't bring anything important. I honestly was preparing to take home a lot of shit rather than bringing a lot of shit. But yeah, overall the con, it's like, it's definitely like a con that you need to be informed about, to know a little bit about it, know a little bit the Mojo Jojo about it, but other than that, it's like it is. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying right there, but it's definitely, it is definitely a premium feeling event. It is a little more expensive than other cons from what I've been able to like look up, but other than that, like I can definitely attest that you will definitely have some amount of fun here. It's pretty great, but yeah, it's definitely something that you need to know about and plan about too. If it's, if you're not comfortable with the history, it is a perfectly valid reason not to go.
Yeah,
fair enough.
But like, in terms of like the actual convention itself, it runs pretty great.
Yeah,
well, that's one of those cons I kind of go to like one year just to see I win and like kind of to see what it's all about. Like I don't know if I go next year or not, but because like next year I'm gonna be like trying to save for a house or whatever.
Yeah, when we finally have our lives. When we have our lives.
Oh hell yeah!
When we have our house life together, I'm praying the market crashes next year. And then we can go get a nice little house and we'll think about that part of our life.
Tired of living in apartments, like
Yeah. Tired of renting. Ready for a house.
Yeah.
She's ready for her own.
Yeah,
She's the owner.
I can attest to that. I'm trying to finish up school and hopefully by the time my brother finishes high school in like a couple of years, I'll have my shit figured out and have a good job. I'm almost done with school. I got about 3 semesters left. So
what are you going to school for, if you don't mind? Yeah, it's good.
Oh, I'm happy to share. No, I'm going for computer science, and I'm going right here at the University of Houston.
Oh, fun.
Self-docs.
Like computer science is like the first thing I try to do, and like unfortunately, like the programming class I took when I went was like shit. So like
Yeah, over here at the university, it's not the best program, but I mean the university is really cheap. So it not only is it really cheap, it's also like a huge campus. You know, it's the city of Houston. So that part's been great, and you know I even had the pleasure of joining the university's anime club. I'm even an officer now. I'm not going to toot my own horn over here, but I mean, you know, it's definitely been a highlight. And that was also a thing, is like a lot of us from the university were going to anime Matsuri. So
heck yeah.
It was even how I indirectly met like a couple of what I would consider lifetime friends, even before I knew them. I remember last year, so last year there was this dude posted a YouTube video about like going to convention, and he was being a complete degenerate, but he had 1 million views on that video, and one of those segments was an NPC. And I am happy to be friends with that NPC in real life, so it's pretty great.
That's cool.
That's based.
Yeah, really cool guy. Yeah, I guess that's really about it. All I can say. If I think of something, of course, but
yeah, fair enough.
I really got everything that I needed to get out of my system. I mean, I think I covered all the bases. Overall, great con if you want to go, for sure. I can definitely recommend it.
Heck yeah. So yeah, like tomorrow we're returning to non-Desu con. I only went to NDK in like 2021, you know, like and it was like pretty good, not gonna lie. Like obviously the COVID rules kind of suck, but hey, it was 2021, so I gotta let it slide. In 2022 they still kept those rules, so I was like, hey, I'm not going. 2023 it's like they got rid of those rules, so it's like I might as well go, you know, see like what NDK Unshacked's all about.
And Classicon East was definitely like
you can definitely expect like a much bigger attendance this year.
Yeah, like we were gonna go Classicon East originally, but it's like too expensive this year. It's like they wanted like $2,000+ for like the stay there for the weekend. I was like, yeah, like I would if like over the fact that we were going we're going to Japan later on this year. And you know,
ooh, that sounds exciting.
Don't want to spend too much money. Like the Colorado community is so weird though, because like NDK seems like a fairly big con, you know. Therefore, you think there'd be a fairly big, you know, Facebook group or whatever like about it, but like ain't got anything. And like there's no like big Facebook group, no sense of community here. It's so weird because like. You know, I was looking for a Gaylord room, and I thought, you know, maybe there was like a non-Desu con hotel group or something where, you know, it's like, I need a hotel. I'm selling my hotel. Here you go. But no, there ain't any of that. So, like, unfortunately, I didn't get a Gaylord room. Like, I know there's like hotels like further away, and obviously I'm like, you know, going to get like a hotel room that's close by. But like, at the same time, it's like, I kind of like being on site, you know, because, you know, you don't have to worry about walking home or paying for an Uber or something, because. I want to like drive to the con because I may get drunk during then, so I probably have to like, you know, walk back to the hotel or like, you know, get an Uber or something. We'll see. That kind of affects like how much you cosplay the con too, because like
I'm only bringing like 3 things.
Yeah, if you have like, you know, if you have like a room on site, I usually like to do more than one cosplay a day. But if I have like, you know, if I have a hotel further away, it's like okay, just one cosplay per day then. Which kind of sucks or whatever, but that's okay.
Yeah, like, honestly, like, I'm keeping it kind of simple because it's, like, I just don't have the fucking, like, I don't want to go and spend my time, like, driving back and forth at Uber. Like, it's like I literally have, like, one costume a day, and then, like, a couple of shirts to wear when it's, you know, like, I'm done cosplaying.
Yeah, like, that's kind of like one of the culture shocks about going to Colorado, is just kind of like the lack of, like, any, like, online communities, like, compared to, like, East Coast cons or, like, Southern cons or whatever. You feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
there's no community here.
I kind of feel like that for conventions in general. That's like the sort of thing, because I get it, because it's a convention. It's like, you know, it depends on the local area. But even in Anime Matsuri, it's like when you look up more information about it, it's literally like hard to come by. Even though you're looking at like the the fourth largest city in the country, and the convention is basically spiritually sponsored by the city itself. So it's like you would think there'd be some more coverage or like a sort of camaraderie connection between attendees, but it's besides like maybe like through the app itself or like maybe a Discord server here and there.
And
it's like you don't always see that public, but maybe around, now that we're officially out of a pandemic now, maybe that'll be something that could, like, I wouldn't even say resurge, because it definitely has. Maybe there'll be more of a boom throughout maybe the next couple of years. Maybe then we'll see something.
In all fairness,
just in general from the convention scene.
Matsuri does have like a pretty big Facebook group. It seems like 20,000 members or whatever. So like, obviously, like Facebook is boomership, but like, I feel like Facebook's still pretty good for like, cosplay.
I mean, you
groups.
got Facebook, and then you got publicity for whoever wants to complain about it on Twitter.
NDK's got nothing though. It's kind of weird. Like let's see here. Let's look for non-DesuCon groups. See if there's any like non-DesuCon Facebook groups that my search bar somehow overlooked. Let's see.
While you do that, I actually did remember. It's more of a personal story, not connected to con. I plan to have a cosplay ready for the convention. I ordered an Akechi cosplay off of Amazon, because I definitely think I could pull it off. I most definitely have the hair to do so.
Yeah.
And I ordered this like a month in advance from like this Chinese third party. So that was my big mistake right there, because it was like delayed twice. So already it like missed the con at that point. So I was pretty bummed about that. But it was they basically lost it at that point. So Amazon already refunded me.
That's good.
Like, that was like, I didn't even have to initiate. That was just something that they were proactive about.
I like when that happens.
But it really took the moment I left like a 1-star review. Also saying that I never got the package, where it was like, whoa, let's slow down there, buddy. We will send you a new one through DHL this time.
Like there's these really,
it showed up yesterday.
Really small NDK groups, and like the biggest one's like 167 members apparently. It's like, it's so weird. You think there'd be like kind of like a monolithic or even an official group or whatever. It's like, thousands of members, but no, these groups are dead. So there's not even like a cover photo or anything. It's just a fucking like.
Yeah, I mean, you would think so, because it's like Colorado. I mean, like, that's where you guys are at. I mean, that's probably like the bigger area. Well, where is it located? I'm so sorry
Denver.
to ask.
It's like,
in Denver. So it's like, for some reason I forgot the freaking name. Yeah, it's like, that's the city. So you would think at least a lot of your locals would go to that one, or have more of a presence there.
Yeah.
It's a tiny little Facebook group here. Like, that's public here. It's like 13 members. Once again, no cover photo, just a shitty corporate art style. So it's so weird. But let's look at the schedule and see if they got anything cool in the schedule here. So like the only guest I really want to meet this con is Wendy Lee, because she's like a legendary voice actress, and like I always want to meet her, but she never goes to cons I go to. But she's going this con, and like I want her to sign my copy of Danganronpa V3 and like sign it with like, you call me a cum dumpster, even though I'm not sure right there or not. But that's like actual line in the game, so kind of cool to meet her.
Yeah.
Let's see the schedule and see if there's anything cool here.
Yeah, the schedule is like.
Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I'm sorry, I keep going back to it. So I know they had some like at Anime Matsuri. They had a couple guests over from like, a couple of like Dragon Ball voice actors. So it was, you definitely had some names over there. But at the beginning of this year, I actually went to CCG Con back in January with my friends.
Yeah.
And that was also in the convention center, and they had like a comparably way better selection of VAs. So I would definitely say like maybe whether it's due to the controversies that were had in the past, it's like the selection could definitely be improved, but I don't know if that's just because of the whole, I don't know what political side of the voice acting industry. Because I mean, like TCG Con, it had half the space of the convention center because something else was going on at the time. But it was like they had like way more names. They had like Frieza. They basically had the entire 4Kids voice actor
Oh my god.
company there basically, except for like Dan Green. Like you had your Joey, you had your Yusei, shit like that. You basically had that entire lineup at TCG Con, and that was all about trading cards. That wasn't even like,
Huh.
well, let me phrase that. I mean, that is a big thing to have, but it's
Oh
like
yeah.
it was interesting. It was what would you call it? A smaller but more devoted clientele, right?
Yeah.
You had more diehard people going out for like the game, trading card games and stuff. So it was that, in comparison like that, it's interesting to see.
So like here's like the schedule. Like unfortunately, NDK still got the problem where like they believe after midnight everybody turns into a pumpkin or something. Because like I don't see any panels like past 1 a.m. I don't know why they have a 1 a.m. slot here. I guess like some karaoke and raves go on till like 1 a.m. or whatever. But it's like you could do a lot more. You could go to like 2 a.m. at the very least if you really want to. Like let's see. So
Yeah, there's definitely a way to like, well, maybe not a way, but you would feel there'd definitely be an option available to do that.
also like for some reason like this con the panels don't even start till 5 p.m. which is kind of weird. Like there's no like doesn't start in the afternoon or anything. There's like no day zero or
Really?
anything. It's
Here's
so weird.
what's weird is that people are putting together
That is
lineups for Friday during the day and then Friday in the evening. So it's like, why though? The con doesn't start till like 3.
I kind of feel like there's like some things going on before like 5 or whatever, but like yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. So main events, opening ceremonies, fair, cosplay check-in, fair, ready player drag with Salem Moon. Oh, that is Royal Revenue burlesque show. So yeah, like burlesque show.
Woo-woo.
Otaku Jeopardy, the art of cross-gender costuming, so crossplay. The importance of the cosplay is not consent movement. I mean,
Oh,
yeah, don't touch
God.
people without their consent. Okay, I don't need to like, make them my identity. I don't know. Big oof cosplays, Trigun, Truth or Dare, 18 plus. Oof. Hopefully Tommy Tallarico doesn't see or anything. Cosplay lip sync battle, 18 plus. We
I
got
know
the
who
worldwide,
runs that
the worldwide of Kadenasha manga with USA editor, empowering the neurodiverse community through anime. Hell yeah! And as an autist, like yeah, I'm empowered.
Woo.
Then we got live Okinawa Sanchin performance, so concert. That's so Bara, 18 plus. You got karaoke, name the anime, bad description edition from Kanto, so Pokemon, Japanese horror media, it'd be kind of cool. Chainsaw Mafia, I don't know what that is. I think maybe a band or something. So we got powerful women of Japanese pop culture with Dr. Elisa Friedman, intro to Ball Joanna Dolls, IMMP versus Star Blazers, Anime Jeopardy with Anime and Tea podcast, road tripping with Amelia Belcher, Boys Love in all its glory, 18 plus. Should be called Glory Hole.
Yeah, they missed an
There's
opportunity.
definitely your fan panel sounding names in there. That's what it seems like.
Intro to Chainmail, 50-person limit,
Yeah.
$20 only, $20 cash only. I don't know if I'll do that. Live paint demonstration, origami, Yuki, some woodblock printing, Let's Learn Par Par Dance Workshop, dancing, J-pop dance. Okay, that's pretty much all that's going on Friday. That's got a cosplay cafe, cosplay judging. So Saturday, AMV seating, so AMV cosplay contest photos, yada yada yada. Burlesque show, Masquerade, JoJo's Bizarre Musical Adventures, navigating life with neurodivergency. Lots of neurodivergence that's con, I noticed. Directing an anime with Lisa Ortiz, cosplay lip sync battle, looping the third of brief history, character fight night, Pokemon panel, VTubers, the culture and the business. Oh god, that seems like a
That seems
nightmare.
cringe.
A look into the evolution of anime.
There's
63
so
to
many
2023.
VTuber cosplays.
Oh god. Horror versus anime, 18 plus. The hentai panel, 18 plus. So the hentai panel.
I think we went to that one at Ecchi Expo.
I kind of feel like they gotta show something there. Like they gotta show some hentai pictures.
We actually went to that panel at Ecchi Expo. It's the same stuff, but they have to go and censor all of it.
It's so weird because like if you're like over 18, like why censor hentai? It's so weird. Like so Denver allows like Ecchi Expo to go uncensored, but not this one. Like what? I don't get it.
That's That's definitely funny to think about because that's like when they did their hentai fest over at Anime Matsuri. They, you saw boobs and all. It was,
I don't know if it's
there's
like,
no holding back.
I don't know if it's like just a Gaylord thing or if the fucking owner of NDK is kind of a prude or whatever, but
Here's what's really weird about it is like in the dealer hall last time I went, they were just straight up selling fucking like gay porn and like fucking titties and all that like in like a sectioned off area. So I'm really confused as to this whole like you can't show like nudity at an adult panel, but then they like allow it in their dealer hall, and if you talk to the right artist in the artist alley, they'll definitely hook you up.
bringing manga to America, diagnose your favorite villain, drawing Pokemon from memory. That sounds like it'd be kind of funny. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how draw a Clefairy, aging in anime. I don't know what that means. Voice actor panel, all voice acting guests. Voice actor panels suck, by the way. Don't go to them.
Don't go to them. It's
AMV
a
Iron
trap.
Chef, anime theme song, sing along, 18 plus. So a bunch of adults singing the Pokemon theme.
Pretty
Karaoke
much.
with DJ Monique. Waters of the Worlds with Solstice Sirens. Crochet 101. Cute and creepy characters from Japan. What kind of creepy? What kind of creepy we talking about? We're in April on acting. Live Okinawa Sanshin performance, introduction to virtual pet collecting, demystifying Ars Alley, getting started as a creator. Here's Johnny Young Bosch. I'm just imagining Johnny Young Bosch like popping through the door in The Shining with an axe. Let's talk Japan. Drag Roundtable Salem Moon. Let's play an Otami dating sim 18 plus. Reading Rainbow with Queen. Intro to Ball Joy and Dolls Part 2. Oh shit. Cosplay for Pros 101. Mobile gaming was a Japanese consulate. Prosperous artist from floundering to flourishing. As professor, saving Hyrule, save me. Tabletop gaming. What do you know about Tarot? Cosplay culture with Wendy Pal. Hentai history, 18 plus. Drawing your style with Jason Martin. Let's Shoto with Mamiko. Make your own dragon plush. Art therapy sessions. So art shit. My Villain Academia. Let's dance with Wendy Lee. Oh shit, Wendy Lee gonna dance. Cool. Jimmy's Love the Belly Dance class, J-pop, J-rock. It's kind of nice. I haven't really seen like too many like, I guess for lack of a better word, like social justice panels like in the past few years at cons. Because like back in like I want to say like late 2010s or whatever, like they were like everywhere.
Dude, you know what? I also have not seen in panels in the last couple of years. Ask a character panels.
Yeah, like
those were so bad. Those were fucking awful.
like no, don't get me wrong.
Is that like where they cosplay as the character and you're asking the character questions?
Yes, it is fucking
that's
awful.
That's what those Persona panels were, and they were glorious because it's exactly what you would expect a Persona panel to be.
Well, here's the thing: is that like if it's done right, it's great. But I'm gonna tell you right now, 90% of people who run these panels do it wrong. I went to a Kingdom Hearts Ask a Character panel, and the person didn't even know the basic lore. So I like literally walked out of the panel like 5 minutes after. I told him, "You suck. You should actually go do your research." I'm kind of mean. I'm kind of mean sometimes. It's like, okay, all right. You're chosen to be a panel for a con. Fucking step up.
Yeah, right. Like, so
like,
I got
sure.
Mobile Suit Gundam.
that was definitely deserved.
Mobile Suit Gundam, 3D printing, and you in cosplay. I need to get a 3D printer once I get a house. Character Fight Night Tournament, Drop It Like It's Hot, Con Drop and Effects with Charisse, Cosplay Roundtable, Tekka, Disable Cosplay and Posing with a mobility aid, more Gundam shit, 3D printing again, like Oshi, look at Bento, Scarlet Pokemon, Mercy in Japan. So there's like a couple, like, I guess, social justice panels, for like a better word, but they're like fucking filled up. I don't really mind them existing. For a while, it was just like filled up with like.
Yeah, they're gonna exist, but yeah, they do seem to be spread out, and that was the same thing at Monster, from what I could tell as well.
So, the right way to cosplay. Probably just gonna be like.
That sounds like a pretty fun week y'all got.
Yeah.
Panels seem okay, I guess. Like, so here's one like writing asexual characters. I don't know. Character just be like, you want to have sex? No, I'm good. There we go.
Hey, you want to go have sex? Nah. All right, buddy.
The end. That's probably not the panel, but it'd be fun if it was. Anything else cool? Charity ball, panels, main stage, shopping, cosplay, dress code. Cosplay cafe.
Dress code is literally just bikini. Which, like, it's a little bit of a shock to me because usually, like, most cons are like, you know, just don't be naked, basically. But they're like, no, here's our model of our character. You have to have it like this. So I'm like, kind of low key praying that, you know, no ninny gets on me for like Luffy's fucking bikini underneath.
So like 2017, yeah, 2017 was like, you know, kind of they want to keep indicating the family friendly con. But if there's a panel where it's like 18 plus and you're verified 18 plus, like why censor the nudity? It's so weird. Also I'm like getting like different like I guess like things, information about the gaming room, because like I've heard it close at 3, but the site says 24 hours here, so I don't know. If it's 24 hours, it'd be kind of cool, but also it's like, what I like about 24-hour gaming rooms is like, you know, you go up there past like, you know, 2 a.m. or whatever, and it's like pretty empty. Because like you try to go during peak hours and it's like lines. You know, they got Pachinko apparently. That's cool.
So I know Crunchyroll kind of sucks, but apparently there's an all-female troupe that did a stage play of the Great Ace Attorney, and let's be honest, the Renosuke and the Herlock are kind of bad. Not gonna lie.
That's cool.
They're kind of bad.
Okay.
It's an all-female group, and I'm like I mean, it looks kind of cool. It's like the opposite of like the all-male groups that they used to have.
Yeah.
But like, honestly, I kind of hope the game room is actually good. Like, hoping, cross your fingers. A lot of times they fucking suck.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my like a camera too, because I want to do like a shoot of.
As well.
Yeah, I'm gonna just want to concentrate like Maki. I'm gonna bring my camera set or whatever. Let's like have fun on Sunday when it kind of clears out a little bit.
Yeah.
So like, is there anything else you want to talk about, or?
I got nothing, y'all.
Like anything you want to talk about, SuS?
Yeah, no, nothing immediate at the moment. Maybe just like a couple things in there. I actually did pull up the programming list from Matsuri if y'all want to take a gander, or not gander. I can tell y'all about that. A couple of the panels that I personally went to, there was the main ones I wanted to go to were the Persona panels, because play the games, and there was this really cool Yu-Gi-Oh panel. You know, they had like an actual historian and archaeologist together in a room, and they were talking about like, I get the historical aspects that Yu-Gi-Oh drew from. It was
yeah,
a really well done panel. It was really good to watch. It was really good to watch that one. So the panel I already talked about. There's this hot takes panel that I stepped in for about like half an hour with a couple of my friends. It was exactly what it sounded like. You definitely had some arguing back and forth. The funniest part of that one was that the obvious lolicon who's a little too into lollies. Every time that he talked, everyone was shouting jail.
jail.
Bro.
Yeah, every word out of this guy's mouth was needed to be put on the watch list.
Bruh.
Oh my god. I assume it's all just fun banner though, because like I don't know.
Yeah, it was fun banner.
Like because shit gets like way too Twitter sometimes, where it's like they take it way too seriously. It's like, bro.
It was all fun drunk banner. Everyone was already, it happened at like 10 at night, so it was like people were already hopped up as well. It was funny. At one point, they were starting to argue about Harry Potter, and I was already a little bit loaded. I'm like, that's not anime.
Harry Potter, get that shit out of there.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I got tired of Harry Potter way before J.K. Rowling started talking. You know.
People really got heated when someone said not One Piece. Code Geass was trash. And
that's
went
I guess
off
like
on that dude.
warm take, I guess, because like Code Geass can be kind of divisive, I guess.
People just don't like Code Geass
Yeah.
because of the proportions, let's be honest.
I haven't watched it, but like, man, like hearing that not visceral, but it was a reaction. All right, it was funny.
The reaction of the whole time.
For sure. I went to a couple of the raves. Those were really fun. Although I will say that the big rave on Saturday, you know, that was a lot of fun. But my mood was kind of killed when someone like groped one of my friends, and yeah, never figured out who that was. So that was, yeah, that happened. I mean,
like this.
Yeah, unfortunately, like, yeah, any con you go to, you're gonna find like some rave like creepos. So
Yeah, and
Punch him. Just punch him.
Yeah, punch them.
Just kick him in the balls. It'd be
Punch
funny.
them. Don't leave your drinks anywhere. Like, you know,
for
all that
sure,
shit.
typical safety stuff. It is what it is. I mean, we reported it, and security was notified, and that was the best we could do there. So it is what it is.
Yep.
What else? That's really about it. I mean, the big performance. I regret not going, but like I heard the concerts that were being held, those were really good. But again, it was like they were delayed for like so long. It was, you know, there was definitely logistical issues there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I've talked about everything I want to talk about. Do you all have any other like questions for me?
I can't think of anything.
Let's see here.
Are you gonna volunteer again next year?
Yeah, I gotta do it next year.
I am definitely thinking about it. They even had on top of like tickets being sold already. They even had the volunteer registration already open. It's definitely something I'm thinking about. I just haven't made the commitment because that's a whole year away.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
fair.
exactly.
Yeah. Like it's happening. It's happening in that same relative August week.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because this is the first year that they held it in August. They usually held them all in July.
Yeah, it's usually July.
And even when you had a lot of your high schoolers going to school, the attendance was still like probably the most that they had up to that point.
Yeah.
So it's like it's definitely like, you know, yeah, it's interesting to see for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of volunteering, I am definitely down to do that again. They treated me very well. All the volunteers I was with, and the staff as well, especially like the registration team. Those two girls, they run a tight ship. They do a pretty bang up job, and they do a lot more than just like the registration type stuff. It's yeah, they're like the people that are like running the con besides the owners. Great stuff. Great stuff from them. That's about all I can think of, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair.
Again, like I may consider going next year if I'm not doing anything like around that time, and you know, I got enough money or whatever. But like next year is kind of a crapshoot, but we shall see.
Yeah, we kind of gotta go and see how fuck the housing market is.
Yeah,
for sure. Good luck on that. And if you all do go, definitely plan it to where you're also seeing a bit of Houston as well, because there's not only is there a lot to see, it's also like you know, you want to plan it so where you're not walking around at night.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I may let you go soon because like I was thinking about like playing games or whatever, like but I think I'm kind of like gamed out for now, and like I kind of want to make some final adjustments, you know, for packing or whatever.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah, that's completely fair. I know y'all got to go, and I honestly have homework due tonight as well, so I was about to
go do that.
You gotta go do your homework.
Yeah. No, I just need finishing touches. I got time to do that.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah, y'all go first. I'm sorry.
It was really fun. Like, come back anytime. Like, maybe we can like do something else sometime. Cause like,
for sure. I'm definitely happy to be on. I'm glad y'all let me on.
Yeah.
I want to bring back game night sometime. Like, bring back gaming night, and like, I want see like my goal in 2023 is to have like more guests on this channel, and like, the problem is like I'm so bad about asking people, or if I do ask, like they just kind of ghost me or like flake or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's
and
kinda...
also like I play too much my own game section.
It takes a lot to reach out.
Yeah. Feel free to just ask.
Yeah, it takes a lot of effort to make something like that happen. So yeah, it was yeah, I'm really honored to be on here. And I always support y'all guys and your content. It's been really been really great. And I thought who else to talk about this one with you guys.
Exactly.
Well, it's appreciated.
Yeah, thank you so much. And obviously, like, you guys go click on his channel in the description. Go subscribe if you want to. Like, feel free to.
Yeah.
For sure.
The title.
YouTube has been. I mean, I've been working on videos. It's just school and work has been eating up my time. So I haven't been giving it the love that I want to give it. But I definitely have some projects in the work. And whenever I get to it, I'm definitely going to start working on some type of video about Matsuri. I'm definitely thinking of this type of style of like the way that I was already on your guys' stream, but this time it'd be more edited, it'd be cut down, it'd be more refined. That's basically that's the idea I want to go with.
Yeah, you'll have more like obviously better like audio and visual footage. We just basically typed it in and like half-assed it, so yeah.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, for sure.
Trying to find them real fast. I actually have made like con videos. I'm trying to find like one I made. Let's see here. Maybe watch react to that before like we got to hear.
Oh God.
Heat Media Expo. It's TMX.
Maybe
yeah, I definitely feel like there is some sort of untapped market for that type of thing. Like literally the only person I know who covered that sort of content before, I forgot her name, but she was fucking annoying, and she got like burned down on Twitter one time. So, good riddance, I guess.
Good riddance. I can't find the video, man, GMX, but I think I can find a cringy old video with us in it. If you don't like.
Oh God, no, not that one. That was so fucking cringe. Oh God, no.
Oh, we're gonna do it.
No.
What?
I want to kill myself. I already know this video.
Which one?
The Kozlov one.
Kozlov, yeah.
I know exactly what video you are looking for.
Kozlov PSA 2. 8 years ago. Jesus Christ, where did time go? Holy crap, man.
Wow.
Like, this is like old shit.
Like, damn, Grandpa.
Now, for reference, this was like back when we
man.
first started fucking dating.
That's like 8 years ago.
I was a very different person back then.
Okay, music, Kendrick Lamar, I Love Myself, instrumental. Hopefully don't get, well, I think it's like probably like some karaoke version or something because I don't see a content ID on here.
It's so fucking cringe.
Oh my God. Last story, I swear. One thing the convention had, on the second floor, there was like a basically 24-hour karaoke station. You know, everyone got to sing whatever. My friend was approached by another dude that's like, "Hey, great job on the Sinatra, man," and he had no idea what the hell he was talking about. There was an Ostofo that sung "My Way," and the fact that this dude thought my friend was the one singing it was hilarious because he was the most beardly, manly dude on this planet.
Yeah, this guy we used to know was like,
yes.
"You want to be in my PSA thing?" I was like, "Sure, why not?" Because like I'll usually do that. And oh, see here. Pause.
Cosplay is friendship.
Cosplay is friendship.
Cosplay is friendship. Cosplay is friendship.
Yeah, I haven't seen that dude in like 6 years.
Cosplay is friendship.
And the fact that this dude thought my friend was the one singing it was hilarious because he was the most beardly man. Sorry, I'm putting my audio through.
Cosplay is friendship.
Cosplay is friendship.
Cosplay is sharing.
Cosplay is sharing.
Hey, it's
Cosplay is sharing.
Cosplay is sharing.
Cosplay is sharing.
Cosplay is family. 7 years.
Cosplay is family.
Family.
Cosplay
More
is
family than
family.
goddamn Vin Diesel.
Cosplay is family.
So you get the whole thing. It's kind of a whole like, you know, cosplay positivity. Let's you know.
Where the?
Oh, where's us? Where us? There we are.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
You're really embarrassed by this old video.
This is so cringe. This is really cringe, guys.
It's love.
Cosplay is love.
Cosplay is love.
Cosplay is love. Oh. Hello, like younger Trash Queen and King.
Hello, younger Trash Queen and King.
Pegasus cosplay, which I should bring back sometime. I could never do the Millennium Eye right. Like, yeah, like cosplay is love.
My
Where is the time gone?
Oh God. Cosplay is love.
Yeah, this guy still does videos. I just haven't spoken to him in like a long time.
Like, he's like, what's this? Cosplay is still love. There we go. Like he's gonna be like, what the hell is this?
He's literally gonna look at this, going, who the fuck is this? And then he's gonna realize like, oh, it's Trash Queen and Trash King. He might remember me. Like, I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know why he, like, kind of, you know, like, just unfriended us. I mean, I don't know, maybe just distance and whatnot, but...
I don't know, like,
They still
Oh,
do.
wait, here's another!
Oh,
There's another one with us in here. In National on Beta.
Wow.
Gangnam Style! They play Gangnam Style in here? Oh my god.
Dude, he's gonna be like, why are you all going through this fucking cringe?
I was just thinking about, like, old videos
How to
here.
tell this videos from 2010.
How to tell Trash Queen death. Guys, remember when I was, like, really tiny?
Holy shit, like, we got noodly arms. What the hell? It's weird seeing you thin.
It's weird seeing you thin!
And, like, what the hell am I doing here?
It's weird seeing you thin!
Oh god.
It's weird seeing you thin.
That's not like you're fat or anything. It's
No,
just, like,
no,
not
it's
muscular.
just funny. It's just
I like it so far. Lots of awesome stuff. Got a cool keyblade for my Sora.
Got a cool keyblade for my Sora.
Yeah.
Cringe.
That was a real treat.
I'm like...
You're like, what am I doing here?
I don't belong here.
It's a nice, chill little appetizer.
It's a nice, chill
For the main
appetizer.
cons.
Okay.
It's really fun.
It was really great for you guys
for
to
the
have me
main
on.
cons.
I'm gonna start heading out soon, but again, thank you all very much for letting me on.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess y'all have a good night.
Yeah, good night.
Good night. See ya.
Good night. Yeah, it's already like almost 9.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Thank
Yeah, damn. It's already almost 9.
Okay, leave more comment. I'll bounce here.
Dude, my voice. I needed to hear my voice like that.
Hearing your voice from, like, 8 years ago.
Hear what's 8 years ago. It has not changed.
That's
Look at that noodle arms, bitch.
Dude.
It's really funny because I used to be like so fucking like.
What?
I used to be like so different. I was really tiny back then.
Back in my day. Alright, let's get out of here.
Anyways, good night.
Good night.